here is Tank. Tank is a great guy. He's a 9-year-old bulldog mix available for adoption from the Sacramento SPCA. Tank's a great companion, loves kids, loves being around other pets and animals, and also loves, if you've got a wading pool in the backyard, I know we've been dealing with the heat, that would be a great addition for Tank. He plays fetch well, knows commands, and is housebroken. So if you'd like to make the addition of Tank to your household, you can check him out at the Sacramento SPCA and pay him a visit. And also, throughout the rest of the month of July, Bissell Clear the Shelters event is going on, and you can get discounted rates on adoption fees. So check that out as well. And check us out at the Sacramento SPCA.
Well, a big move for the head coach of the Stockton Kings, Lindsey Harding, who won G League Coach of the Year last season, is joining the Lakers as an assistant head coach. She reunites with Lakers head coach J.J. Redick. She was a player development coach for the 76ers when Redick played for them. Lindsey Harding is now said to be the first female assistant coach in Lakers history. Harding led the Stockton Kings to the league's best record last season with 24 wins and 10 losses. We wish her the best. South Lake Tahoe's first pro sports franchise now has a partner. Last night, the Vegas Golden Knights announcing they have signed a multi-year affiliation with the Tahoe Night Monsters. The team will begin play this fall in the Tahoe Blue Event Center in State Line as a member of the ECHL. Under the agreement, the Golden Knights and their AHL affiliate, Henderson Silver Knights, will transfer players to Tahoe. The team has named Alex Lowe as its first coach. Their first games on October 24th. Former football star Tim Tebow is one of the co-owners of the team, by the way, and I'm sure you know who owns the Vegas Knights. We're just 9 days away from the opening ceremony of the Paris Summer Games, and the games start 1 week from today with soccer and rugby matches. The opening ceremony will take place on the River Seine, and so will the triathlon and open water swim events. But that's created a lot of controversy over how safe that water will be. And this morning, the mayor of Paris jumped into the Seine and took a swim. For months, Mayor Anne Hidalgo has been saying that she would swim in it, but the previous scheduled swim prompted a wave of protests where people pledged to put their waste in the river. They are upset because the government had banned swimming in the Seine for more than a century due to E. coli and other health concerns. But this morning, the mayor was joined by the head of the Paris Games and other officials for this swim. That is now apparently okay.
Very cool to be here, and it was a dream, and now it's real. And after the games, we will have a swimming pool in the river for all the people, for the Parisian people and for the tourists also. And you can look, it is so beautiful to be here.
An official winner of the best opening ceremony outfits is Mongolia. Rave reviews are filling social media for the traditional attire outfits from a clothing company based in the capital of Ulaanbaatar. And the outfits feature embroidered vests, pleated robes, and accessories. As you see, they are beautiful. The company calls the Olympic attire contemporary light. It took 20 hours to handcraft each outfit. They have more than 30 athletes competing. All right, speaking of competing, let's get to some baseball and a live look at Sutter Health Park from our West Sacramento Sky camera there. The River Cats and all of baseball are on a 4-day break, which surrounded the All-Star game. By the way, the winning pitcher in the game last night with Athletics closer Mason Miller, who will call Sacramento home next season as the A's move to town. Speaking of that move, Major League Baseball says it's looking at ways to deal with the hot weather when the Athletics start playing at Sutter Health Park. Live Copter 3 flying over the stadium in West Sacramento yesterday, and the park's grass will be replaced with artificial grass when the A's start playing there because the River Cats will also be playing and natural gas would just wear down. To keep it from getting too hot, a field and stadium consultant with Major League Baseball now says a hydration element will be included in that. That could possibly include sprinklers that will cool off the turf between innings because you know turf gets really hot. Final plans are still in the works. Yeah, turf is not fun when it's more than 100 degrees out. Let's get back to our KCRA 3 weather and a place to cool off, Lake Tahoe, from our Lake Tahoe Sky camera right now. Meteorologist Eileen Javora, we've seen so many boats there on the lake now, more than usual.
Yes, yeah, a lot of parasails out, folks enjoying the lake view from high above, and some great weather to do it. Right now it's in the 70s at Lake Tahoe, and at last check, we were still only in the 70s to around 80 degrees at the top of the hour here around downtown Sacramento. Lots of bright sunshine, and I've been watching the breeze ever so slightly move the flags top atop the Capitol Dome here, or near the Capitol Dome. They're not moving a whole lot. 76 at the top of the hour at Executive Airport near 80 in Stockton, Modesto, and 75 at the south shore of Lake Tahoe. And when you compare the noontime temperatures to this time yesterday, we're actually still running a little bit cooler around Sacramento. We dipped all the way down to 57 degrees this morning in downtown Sacramento, one of the coolest mornings we have seen in the past month or so. And right now, at least in San Francisco, still running a little cooler as well. Same thing around Placerville. But with the afternoon temperatures and the Delta breeze weakening, we're actually going to be warmer than yesterday. We think in the mid 90s around Sacramento and Stockton today, about 93, 92 in Placerville, about 83 in Truckee, 90 or so in Fairfield. So that is a nice rebound compared to yesterday, and 92 in Lakeport. When we look at July's high temperatures, though, in the past couple of days, we had that